Hey Andrew, how you doing?
Hey mate, how are you?
Good.
That's good. Who are you?
I'm David M. Green from 31 Questions, the fun new game show everyone's talking about.
Oh right, okay, yes. G'day, nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
What can I do for you?
Well, we were just in the neighbourhood and I figured you're a big game show host, I'm a big game show host. It'd be great, really beneficial, if you'd do an ID for us. Just.
I see. Look, David, I'm a bit busy, and I think we're about to go back on filming, so I might just have to, leg it.
Really? I mean, just take a second. We've got a briefcase made up and everything.
Yeah, it's a good-looking briefcase. I think actually, now that I think of it, I'm contractually obliged not to appear on Channel 31 because being a competitor's station and all that. So, sorry, I don't think so.
All right, how's this for a deal? What if I was to tell you that there's a bomb in this briefcase, and unless you turn to the camera and say, I'm Andrew O'Keefe and this is 31 Questions, we're all gonna die? How about that for a deal?
Are you serious? Serious? Are you serious about it?
Maybe.
All right, how about this for a deal? How about you take the briefcase and you just piss off, or I'll call security. How about that for a deal?
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Thank you, David. See ya.
Well, do you want to know what was in the case anyway? Just for laughs?
Okay, why not?
Questions, the TV game show for people of all ages within our target demographic. Hi, I'm David M. Green, your guide on this 25-minute journey through the idiot box, and thank you for joining us. Hey, let's have a round of applause for Andrew O'Keefe for appearing in our opening sketch there, which everyone just saw. Very funny guy and a great sport who doesn't mind getting blown for our amusement. Blown up, I mean. But on with the show, and before we meet tonight's contestants, we should probably say something to the scorekeeper. Hi, Sophie Loughran.
Hi, David.
You're looking very nice. What's happening? You excited? You pumped?
I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah? Let me ask you, did you watch The Project last night?
No.
No, me neither. All right, and also on the show, a man so well connected within the TV game show scene, rumour has it he once asked the audience on Family Feud, 31 Questions moderator Anthony McCormack.
Rise above it, David. Rise above it.
How are you, Anthony?
Oh, I'm fantastic. I've never been better, David.
Yeah?
I had a fantastic week.
Did you?
The politics that have been going on this week, they're amazing, aren't they?
They are.
I do not know when this episode will air, but I can tell you one thing for sure. The politics that have happened this week have been amazing.
Anthony, who are tonight's contestants?
Yes, our first contestant tonight is a child of the revolution. Separated from his parents from birth, he has a penchant for burlap and the largest collection of bottle tops in Victoria. Once mistaken by the FBI for Salman Rushdie, he is often seen cheering on the Collingwood Football Club, although he doesn't actually barrack for them. Please welcome Danny.
Good evening. Hey, Danny. Hey, thanks for coming.
No dramas.
You're looking sharp.
I'm feeling rough.
Yeah, it's good to see someone putting in a little bit of effort. It's not just me. What do you actually do with yourself?
I play music and pretend like I'm a musician, but generally I'm just pressing buttons and playing with knobs.
All right. Well, that's your private life is fine. Anthony, who's this other one?
Yes, our second contestant tonight is Elyce. Elyce is our undercover boss.
Thanks, Elyce. I think that might have been it. Thanks for coming.
It's my pleasure.
You're looking excited.
I am excited.
Looking a little too excited. You might have just toned it down a little bit. Let's have a quick test of the buzzers. We got to make sure they work. So we'll start with ladies first. Elyce, just touch that for us. It works. Danny. Oh my God. They don't always work. It surprises me every time. Okay, let's ask 31 questions. First round is the general knowledge round. Why? I don't even know anymore. I just work here. I'll ask contestants some general knowledge related questions. Whoever buzzes in first with a correct answer will receive 1 standard point. But answer wrong, I'll take a point away from you. Hey, it works. All right, let's ask 31 questions. Oh, come on. You're too kind. All right, here we go. Name a day of the week that ends in Y. Danny?
Saturday.
Correct! Or any day for that matter, because they all end in Y. Web series Red vs. Blue is made using video from which popular console game? No? Oh, I think there's some nerds in the audience. Halo is correct. Have yourself a little point there.
And can I say to each and every viewer at home, I can see your Halo.
Thanks, Anthony. In which Australian state can you get a 10-cent refund for every bottle recycled? Elyce?
South Australia.
That is correct. Well done. It's very big. I think it's one of their major attractions. I think it's
Their
on,
only attraction.
I think it's actually on the new number plate for South Australia. But, I mean, don't quote me on that. No, they're good. Is a bonobo a type of drum, an Italian confectionery, a pygmy chimpanzee, or a word we just made up to mess with you? Danny?
A drum.
That's incorrect. Does anyone, do you have a stab at it?
Italian confectionery.
No, that's not it either. It was a pygmy chimpanzee, bonobo. Very, very horny monkey, I believe, if you've seen the documentaries. Look it up on YouTube after the show. Macarons are made using which type of flour? Elyce?
Wheat flour.
Wheat flour. What do you think? What kind of flour?
Almond meal and corn flour.
Yeah, that's very good. Almond flour. I don't know what kind of flour that is. What form of transport did Her Majesty the Queen use to travel to Government House during her 2011... Danny?
Tram.
She did indeed ride a tram, specially decorated royal tram. Have you seen that rolling around?
No.
No, it's out there. They're holding on to that one. And did she use a MyKey, a Met card, or did she travel for free? No? She actually used a MyKey.
That is incredible. David, just for all our viewers who aren't in Melbourne who don't know what MyKey is, I believe we have some footage of the MyKey system that we're going to play here.
Yeah, it's yeah, it just about sums it up. What is the name of the book written by Jane Austen and Ben H. Winters that features sea monsters? No? Believe it or not, it is... someone actually knows that. Oh, my God.
Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters.
Yes. Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters. But right now it's time for Word on the Street, where cameras and people combine into some sort of mutant video biped with 6 heads. VHS joke. There. See. So what we do is we show our contestants a short clip of some people talking about something. All contestants have to do is tell me what that something is. 5 points for a correct answer. There's no penalty if your guess is wrong. Remember, don't buzz in until the clip is finished. What are these people talking about?
I learned all about this in biology.
In the summertime when it's bright,
It involves sunlight.
this chemical is green. Taking energy from the sun, a chemical that plants have within their body and in their leaves to grow. And in the autumn and in the winter it turns red and yellow.
Danny?
Photosynthesis.
Probably. Let's see what this guy says.
Photosynthesis.
Well done. Really, it couldn't be anything else, could it? Let's have a slightly more difficult one, I think. What are these people talking about?
Makes you feel a little bit popular.
It wasn't as popular at the start, but now it's really taken off.
You don't have to actually call everyone and speak to them.
Been using it for 2 years.
Memes are popular lately.
I wouldn't say I'd stay on it for a long time.
Yeah, it's a bit outdated, the poking, but...
Check it a couple of times a day.
Elyce?
Facebook.
What is it, lady?
Facebook.
Let's do one more. What are these people talking about?
Kind of candy, cotton candy sweet.
Quite young.
It's bad music.
Sings a lot of songs.
Justin Timberlake wannabe.
I have no idea why he's popular.
Lots of girls love him.
My little sister is a big fan.
Some would say he is quite feminine.
He looks like a lesbian.
Danny?
Justin Bieber.
Is it Justin Bieber? I don't know. What is the answer, lady?
Justin Bieber.
Of course it's Justin Bieber. What else is it going to be? You a fan?
No.
No. Yeah, Elyce? We're going to take a break, but before we do, let's check the scores. Sophie?
Thanks, David. Well, Danny is on legs 11 and Elyce is on 6, and the set is falling on top of me.
No, don't draw. Just don't draw attention to it. Be professional.
Okay.
No, you've done well. It's close, but not too close. The game shall continue in a moment. We'll be right back with more 31 questions, and like drops of water through the hourglass, these are the manufacturing mistakes that hurt our economy. We'll be right back. Welcome back to 31 Questions, the TV game show for people who have a TV or a telescope. I'm David M. Green. Let's have a reminder of the scores. We have Elyce on 6 and Danny on 11. They haven't changed. The scores have not changed since the break there. Time now for When Is It? The segment where the ghost of Christmas past rustles us from our slumber and takes us on a journey through the pages of yesteryear. Or more accurately, where I go through some events that occurred in a specific year from Earth's history. Contestants need to tell me the year in question. The clues get easier, and by the end it should be fairly obvious what year I'm talking about. Not always, but that's supposed to be how it works. The earlier you buzz in, the more points you get. Guess wrong, you're out. All the clues go to the other person. Here we go. When is it? Nurses are underpaid in Victoria. According to a guest on the fictional Peter Venkman talk show in the 1989 motion picture Ghostbusters 2, the end of the world occurred on February 14 of this year.
Valentine's Day. Bummer.
The Summer Olympics will be held in the Brazilian city of Rio de Janeiro. Rio? Danny?
2016.
Oh, yes, well done. Nice work. Not many people get it after the 4th clue, or after the 5th, most of the time. Let's see if we can get it earlier than that. I reckon you look like the history buffs who can get it. All right, let's do another one. When is it? Ink cartridges cost more than printers. Motion picture star Charlie Chaplin's remains are stolen in Switzerland. So this is presumably after he died, but not necessarily. The last day of commercial whaling in Australia happens in November of this year.
That was a sad day for whaling.
The 50th Academy Awards are held, and the Woody Allen classic Annie Hall wins Best Picture. Saturday Night Fever hits #1 in the charts, and the Bee Gees are selling 1 million... Danny?
1979.
No, that's not right. Elsie, I'll finish it off. The Bee Gees are selling 1 million copies of the album a week in early 1978. Yes.
1978?
Yes, that is correct. Nice work. When is this? Divorce becomes legal in the Republic of Ireland. Yachtsman Tony Bullimore is found alive 5 days after his boat capsized in the Southern Ocean. In Scotland, scientists announced that Dolly the sheep has been successfully cloned. Danny?
96.
No, that's not correct. In Paris, Diana, Princess of Wales, dies in a car accident. No?
1997?
Yeah, all right, I'll give you that. Even though it's grossly illegal, and Anthony's probably going to deduct points anyway, I'll let it go. The name of this completely original segment is the 31 Questions Enigma Box. The Enigma Box, where I'll ask our contestants a riddle. If they answer correctly, they can choose to receive 10 points or trade it all for what's in this box. Will curiosity win the day? Let's find out. Sophie, if you will. There you go. All right. For the contents of the box, or 10 points, your choice. What is born with 4 legs, lives on 2, and dies with 3? Danny?
A man.
A man is correct. Well done. How'd you work that out?
You crawl, and then you walk.
Yeah?
And then your third leg gets really long.
Yeah. or you get a walking stick. That's the other alternative. All right, well done. Now, I can either give you 10 points and you can walk away, which would be very good for you in this position, or you can trade them all for what's in this box. What are you going to do?
I'll take the points.
All right, well done. Good choice. Moving right along to May the Quote Be With You, where Sophie, Anthony and I quote scenes from somewhat well-known motion pictures. If you can name the film of origin, I'll give you 5 points. No penalty if you guess wrong, but you might look like an idiot. Sophie, take it away.
I'm 32, Mr. Dunn, and I'm here celebrating the fact that I've been scraping dishes and waitressing, which is what I've been doing since 13. And according to you, I'll be 37 before I can even throw a decent punch. And after working on this speed bag for a month, maybe God's simple truth.
I don't know. Do you know? I got no idea. Someone in the audience knows.
Yes.
Is it $1 Million Baby, Sophie?
$1 Million Baby.
Well done to whoever that was. No points for our contestants. $1 Million Baby. And now a man who's very much a baby. Anthony, take us away.
Now, a question of etiquette. As I pass, do I give you the arse or the crotch?
I don't know. I don't think our contestants do either, but someone's whizzing their hand around in the audience. Fight Club? Anthony?
It is absolutely Fight Club.
Nice work. Did you get that at home? Oh, right. All right. Now, Mr. Editor, if we can just make me a little red for this one. Thank you. All right. Just what do you think you are doing, Dave? Dave, I really think I'm entitled to an answer to that question. I know things haven't been quite right with me, but I can assure you now, very confidently. Are you going to buzz in, or should I just stop and let the audience member go?
Keep going.
All right. I can assure you now, very confidently, that that it's going to be all right again. Danny?
Is it The Shining?
No. It is a Kubrick film, though. Someone in the audience, please. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Well done. Nice work. Let's just bring my levels back up. Hey, there we go. Editing trick. All right, now time for the group scene, something a little more complicated. I'm not actually in this one. I'm going to have a little rest. I'm going to stand over by the contestants, but Anthony and Sophie, please take it away. Act your brains out.
Red, where are you going?
Back to Charleston, where I belong.
Please take me with you.
No, I'm through with everything here. I want peace. I want to know that somewhere there's something of a life of decency and charm. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
No, all I know is that I love you.
Well, that's your misfortune.
Red, if you go, where shall I go? What shall I do?
Yes, Danny?
Casablanca?
No, it's not Casablanca. Just finish off the last quote, which will give it away.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
There you go. Anyone? Do you want to buzz in? You don't know the answer. All right, well, don't buzz in then. Someone in the audience? Yes. Gone with the Wind is correct. Give a round of applause. That is a damn fine Clark Gable.
It's not like I've been practicing it in the mirror.
I was talking to Sophie.
Okay.
Stay right there. I'm just going to move around. I'm very sorry. Thank you very much. You're watching 31 Questions. We'll be right back in less time than it takes to skin a cat. Feel free to test that out. Welcome back to 31 Questions, the TV game show following in the tradition of other memorable Australian TV game shows like Double Dare, Greed, Hole in the Wall, $50,000 Letterbox, The Mint, National Bingo Night, Pass the Buck, Shafted, The White Room, Sharky's Friends, The Singing Bee, and Talking Telephone Numbers. All actual TV game shows. We all remember those gems, don't we? No? Well, hey, let's play 31 questions. Add that one to the list. Going into the final round of the show, what are the scores, Sophie Loughran?
Elyce has some serious catching up to do, David. She's way back on 10. And Danny's out in front on 25.
Nicely done. Anthony McCormack, all in order?
All in order, but I am going to have to give Elyce a special bonus for playing by the rules much better than Danny, who also played by the rules, but not as good as Elyce. So she is getting 13.5 points just for doing that so well. And I am going to have to dock Danny half a point.
Yeah, super hyperspace lightning round time. 62 seconds of rapid fire questions. 1 point for a correct answer, 1 point off if you're the opposite of correct. Whoever has the most points at the end of this round is tonight's victorious Commander-in-Chief of 31 questions. Hey, let's have the clock. Hey, amazing. All right, here we go. Well, good luck. Your time starts now. In the famous equation E equals mc squared, what does E refer to? Danny?
Energy.
That is correct. Who is the leader of the opposition in Victoria? No, okay, Daniel Andrews.
Wait a minute, then who the hell is Ted Baillieu?
How many wafers are there in a standard non-chunky sized Kit Kat? Danny?
4.
4 is correct, well done. You don't look like you eat too many of them. In sheet music, what indicates the pitch of written notes? It's the musician. No, Clef. What was Napoleon's surname? Elyce?
Bonaparte?
Bonaparte, yes, or Dynamite, depending, we accept both of them. Which legendary game show is associated with the phrase, come on down? Danny?
Price is Right.
Obviously, not stealing any of their ideas. Name one of John Lennon's children, which I just said. Danny?
Julian will
Yeah,
do.
nice work. In Greek mythology, the Minotaur was said to live on which island? Crete is the answer to that one. Dear God. All right, well, Anthony, while Sophie deals with the imaginary bugs that are crawling all over her skin so she can tally the final results of the game, what do you have to say for yourself?
I completely agree, David. Absolutely. Great. What?
Who is tonight's winner, Sophie?
Danny really walked away with this one. It was a bit too easy. 28.5, at least 24.5. It's all really.
Hey! Hey, Danny, well done.
Thank you.
You came out on top.
Where I like to be.
Yeah, oh, all right. Don't we all, really? If there is a way that we can all be on top, I've yet to discover that.
Good luck with that one.
Elyce, sorry about that. You walk home with shoes, I think. What you're going to be walking home with. Danny, you are tonight's winner. Tell him what he's won, Anthony.
Yes, it's the David M. Green home pregnancy test. In this time of uncertainty, invite your good friend David M. Green into your house and pee on his face. Be comforted by his warm, smiling face, all the warmer for the event that has just occurred. Or, if David's expression turns grumpy, see your local family planner. Back to you, David.
There you go, Danny. I hope you never have a use for that. But if you do, you're prepared. You ever seen that film, Junior?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awful, wasn't it? Well, enjoy that. And hey, thanks for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, please thank tonight's contestants.
Thank you, Elyce.
Thank you very much to Anthony and Sophie. They're both very good as well. Thank you for watching. I don't know why you're watching, but thank you anyway. 31 Questions is not just a TV show. We're also on Facebook and Twitter with everyone else. So good luck finding us there. Well, as they always say, end on a high. So I'm going to go take some drugs. I'm David M. Green. Good night.